Right, morning all. Tom here from Marine Clean again. So happy Monday. Today's job, we got a small sort of little patio clean. So what we're going to do, we're going to sweep up as many of the leaves and dirt, take some of the weeds out, remove all of the garden furniture. Then we're going to give it a good blast with a pressure washer. We're going to put some chemicals down, some hypochlorite, see how that gets off, wash it all off, and hopefully we'll have a brand new looking patio. As you can see, this patio is in a pretty bad state. There was a lot of foliage that looked like it had been there for a very long time. But here at Marine Clean, we are always up for a challenge, and I was determined to bring this patio back to a respectable state. Now, this customer contacted me regarding this job as they had recently moved into the property. The customer also mentioned that the patio was about 30 years old and hadn't been cleaned since then. So you're going to want to stay to the end of this video to see the transformation. Anyway, let's get into it. First job, unload the van and get everything set up good to go. Once this was done, I then swept as much loose debris as possible to clear the patio, ready for a pressure wash. I like to be thorough while prepping my patios prior to pressure washing, because the last thing I need is a loose bit of shrapnel ricocheting into me while blasting the patio with 200 bar.
You make out now?
Don't know. Yeah, you're right.
Go on then.
That pin's fault now. Not good at the steps. I get fueling up. I'm gonna go in.
Okay.
Pressure.
More pressure.
That's good, isn't it?
What?
Pressure.
Brilliant. What's going on here then?
Yeah. If you're wondering what happened in the previous clip, we were experiencing some teething issues. Basically, when starting a job, I fill up a large wheelie bin full of water, which takes approximately 20 minutes. However, in this situation, the hoses weren't deep enough into the water to create a sufficient suction to give me pressure. So we had to empty the bin and relocate it closer to the pressure washer, which was a bit of a rookie error and did cost us time, but we learned our lesson. Once this was resolved, we were full steam ahead. As you can see, we are making some pretty good progress, and we are only probably 45 minutes into the job. For the eagle-eye viewers amongst you, you may be able to see some dark patches still remaining on some parts of the patio that I've already pressure washed. Don't stress, they will be attended to later in the video. Get a bit of sludge up first, right son? That's it.
Buy a new SD card for that or just pissing me off, but
Yeah. Well, how much memory's on it then?
I think it's 64, 32. It's not a massive one,
Yeah.
but it just fills up really quick though.
That's right.
I want to be able to film a full job, you know?
Teething problems, but that's what it is. I won't sack you, bud.
Chuck it away with that.
Alright, son. Son. Something I take into consideration is the drainage on the job, because as you can see, this patio didn't have very good drainage or water runoff, so it started to congregate and make for a pretty good mud bath. This did halt progress slightly, as I do use 21 litres per minute of water with my Honda GX390, and if the drainage or runoff isn't great, you get issues like this. But it's nothing that can't be remedied, as we just swept the mud and water to the top of the patio where the drainage and runoff was much better. Mentioned earlier, there were some black patches that remained. These black patches and spots are a lichen, which is basically an organism of algae and fungus that grows over many years. To treat these areas, I use something called sodium hypochlorite from Equip to Clean. To apply it, I use a ratio of 1 part sodium hypochlorite to 4 parts water, which usually removes these black spots. I allow the chemical to sit for 25 to 30 minutes and then wash it down with water. Any remaining patches can be removed with a stronger ratio, but this patio didn't require it. Considering this patio was 30 plus years old, the customer was really happy with the transformation. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, and if you want to see more Marine Clean, press subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Marine Clean out.